TD, J-Rock, Kendrick, Future, James Blake, King's Dead, the new single off the Black Panther album, soundtrack, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let's talk about the shit. All right, y'all, so late last night, TDE dropped a new single off their Black Panther soundtrack that they are producing and putting together for the Black Panther movie, which I do have to say is the #1 movie I'm looking forward to. I cannot wait for Black Panther to drop. Like, I didn't even know, like, I wasn't even like following Black Panther like that. I first saw him when he was in, you know, Captain America, and then like that motherfucker's just too goddamn dope. I want to be from Wakanda just from watching that motherfucker do what he do, and now I can't wait for this movie to drop. Everything that they've done for this movie, every preview, trailer, song that they've released, or like soundtrack song, whatever the fuck it is, cup, action figure, don't matter. Shit was fire, just been dope. I can't wait for the movie. But enough of that, we gonna get to the movie when it drops. Let's talk about this fucking song, and this song right here is fucking fire. First off, this is J-Rock's song. This is a J-Rock single. It features Kendrick, Future, and James Blake. Let's get that shit out the way. And I'm very happy to hear this because like it wasn't too long ago when I did my most anticipated albums of 2018, that motherfucker J-Rock was on the list, and look what happens. He gave us a fucking verse, and it's fucking crazy. His verse on here is dope. His flow is just crazy. He sounds hungry. He sounds ready for a new album. He sounds like he ain't ate since 90059, and I just can't wait to see what this motherfucker does. I mean, his flow on here is dope. He does this thing where he kind of like repeats the same things, but he does it in this really dope way that's just like, yo, I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. You know, it's like J-Rock killing him. J-Rock is mad slept on. I don't know why he's the most slept on member of TDE, because he was the first nigga there, but he's like the most slept on out of all of them, and it's not fair. It's not fucking fair, but hopefully on his next album, he gets his just due. 90059 was dope. I had my gripes about it here and there, but overall it was a dope album, but I know what he got cooking up next, about to be crazy. Then we get to Future's verse. Future does what Future does, but like around the tail end of that verse, it sounds like somebody came up and kicked him in the balls like mid-recording, and he just powered through that shit because his voice went up like 75 octaves, and he did like the slob on my knob, like fucking like rendition, and it was like, it was weird. It was kind of like, it kind of fucking took the song down a little bit, but after listening to it like 6 times, it kind of ended up being funny, but it's still terrible. So like, that was like the little low point of this song, but I can deal with it. Kendrick does what Kendrick does. He's on the hook. He's like, miss me with that bullshit. It's a really dope hook. He comes in, he brings some great energy. The beat on here is fucking dope. It's hard hitting. I think Mike Will made it. I mean, Mike Will made it, but he did make the shit, as well as 30 Rock and Teddy Walton. I'm seeing it on my screen right here, making sure it's the right motherfuckers getting the credit. And they came in with a hard hitting beat that really sounds like some shit that you would hear in Wakanda, and it gives that Black Panther vibe off. But the cool part about it is the transition into the next record, or the next part of the song, where Kendrick takes over and does his own thing. I think it's called Red Light, Green Light, but this motherfucker goes like full-blown recipe flow on us, and he just starts killing it. And like, I mean, he's just going off. Kendrick just goes off, and I think James Blake like does a little bit of a bridge. He like has like literally 1 bar in this song, but you gotta give him credit. You gotta get that paper. But overall, this is a dope fucking song. The first song they dropped for this album, which was with SZA and Kendrick, was already dope. I think it was called All of the Stars or All of My Stars, some shit like that. But it was really good. And this song right here is even better. So I'm really, really excited to hear what this Black Panther album is gonna be like, what it's gonna sound like. I mean, for the most part, I'm thinking it's gonna be a TDE compilation that's themed around Black Panther, which works for fucking me because I love me some Black Panther. I love some TDE. So it's just like a match made in heaven. And if it's gonna sound like this shit, this gonna be some fire, y'all. And it's only getting me more excited, not only for a J-Rock album, but also for the movie itself. And also, this is something I picked up on. Now, like lately, Lupe and Kendrick been a little something going on. Lupe's been saying that Kendrick doesn't have any bars, he doesn't have any like punchlines, like he's not a top tier lyricist. I heard him talking about that shit. And you know, I have to agree, as far as punchlines are concerned, he really doesn't like rap those lines that make you go ooh, rewind and shit, but he is a great lyricist at the same time, but he's just not like on the punchline meter. Yeah, I would agree with Lupe that Kendrick's not there. But at the same time, you can't discredit Kendrick's greatness and what he can do and his talent level, because he is one of the best out right now doing his damn thing. But another thing that Lupe made note of is the album covers. Now, the original album cover for, I think, All of the Stars was very similar to the Drogas album cover, and he actually posted it on it. I'm gonna show a picture of it right here. And then he was like, yo, that's kind of a coincidence that you like kind of, you know, taking my album cover. I don't know, he might be reaching. And I thought that for a second. And then when I looked at the Black Panther pre-order album cover, the shit's all black with a parental advisory sticker. And then I thought to myself, well, where have I seen this kind of album cover before? And it just dawned on me that this is the same exact type of album cover that Lupe had for Food and Liquor 2. I'm not saying that it was some intentional shit. I'm just saying it's a coinkydink, and I'm just saying. But you know what? Whatever it is, I mean, maybe we'll get a good little battle going on. Lupe versus Kendrick. I mean, it might happen. I seriously doubt it will. And honestly, Lupe would win. Lupe is a way better lyricist than Kendrick. Sorry, Kendrick fans. I love Kendrick too, y'all, but I gotta be real. If you listen to enough Lupe, you know that motherfucker is a destroyer if he has to be. Like, this listen to Mural. Listen to Mural. That's all I gotta say. The most recent, listen to that motherfucker, and then you will know what the fuck I'm talking about. But overall though, getting to the point, this song is fucking dope. I can't wait to hear more of this album. I think it comes out on February the 9th or some shit. Let me look it up. Let me see. I have it right here. February, I don't know. February, it's coming out. When it comes out, I'm gonna listen to it. I think it's like February 9th. But it's gonna come out. I will definitely give it a full review when it drops. And I can't wait for J-Rock's new album, which I'm pretty sure is gonna come out right after this shit. And let's just see what's going on with this Black Panther movie when it drops, because you know that's getting a review too. I mean, it's all just gonna be good this year. 2018 is starting off really, really good for me. And you know, that's what it is. So give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think of this song. I'll link it in the description if you have not heard it. If you have heard it, let me know what you think about this shit. I think it's dope. I think it's fire. So far, this Black Panther album / soundtrack has been sounding really good, and I think we're gonna get a good album. I mean, it's TDE. They usually give us some quality, so I ain't got too much to worry about, but I still am very intrigued to see where they go with this. So that's it, y'all. So let me know what you think. Give me your feedback. You know what it is. Let's talk about the shit. Another one's in the books. And let's keep it going. So until next time I take my leave. Granddad, King's dead. J-Rock killed it. Kendrick killed it. Future power through it. I mean, I hope he's okay. Whatever the fuck happened in that verse. I mean, shit. I mean, he's a soldier for that shit, because I would have just left. I'm like, fuck this shit, nigga. You kicked me in the I'm gone, nigga. That's painful. And James Blake was there for like 2 seconds, and you know, but you know, Black Panther is gonna be the shit. I know it is. The movie and this album, everything. It's just like already approved automatically in my mind, but I gotta be fair. We gonna see. I'm out of here.